Hey, I want to welcome you to a digital devotion here. I've just been thinking about discouragement. I know I'm probably not the only one. Many of you that are watching this today have probably thought about discouragement at 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 752 times in your life. Now, it's safe to say that we all struggle with discouragement at times, maybe spiritual discouragement, maybe some sort of a lethargy at some point in time in our life. And some days there are circumstances that threaten to overwhelm us, and we just struggle to even pray, even just talk to God. Many times we just don't feel like doing the things that we know we should be doing. For one reason or another, sometimes God seems to be a little far off, maybe even sometimes unreachable, maybe even unapproachable. Now, we know that's not true about God. That's just us. I believe the Bible speaks to times like these. In fact, we can read accounts where David, I'm talking about the giant killer David, the King David, he faced these moments in his life. The Psalms, which he wrote, many of them, and collected, are filled with verses that express his despair and feelings of abandonment, and probably more times than we truly want to even admit. Yet the Psalms also give us the key to living a victorious life during those dark moments, during those periods of our life that we don't know what's going on. Let's take a quick look at Psalm 119, verse 89 says this: "Forever, O Lord, your word is settled in heaven. Your faithfulness continues throughout generations. You establish the earth and it stands. They stand this day according to your ordinances." My circumstances or feelings have not changed God. He is the same God today as when he was when he flung the stars in the sky. He's the same God that led the Israelites through the Red Sea. He's the same God who fed the 5,000 on the seashore. I love the scripture that says, "For all things are your servants." All things. That's interesting to me. All things are your servants. Even the things that affect us right now, those are God's servants. The circumstance, the people, the events that are all around me, all of those are the servants of God to work on my behalf. They are his servants, designed to help and to bless me spiritually. The writer would go on to say, "If your law had not been my delight, then I would have perished in my affliction. I will never forget your precepts." This is still in Psalm 119. "For by them you have revived me. I am yours, save me, for I have sought your precepts. The wicked wait for me to destroy me. I shall diligently consider your testimony." Recalling the faithfulness of God and his control over everything that touches our lives, that really is what gives us strength to walk this path with him, even when we feel like giving up at times in despair. Let's just be honest, after all, our feelings and circumstances, they've not changed God. He is perfectly capable of sustaining you and I if we'll only just let him. We have to trust him. We simply need to choose to delight in and diligently consider the precepts of God, his principles, his character, despite, no matter how you and I may feel. Choosing to delight in God, that may not be easy. It might involve hard work. It might be difficult to do. But then and only then can God revive and save our soul from the discouragement that we may find ourselves in. So I tell you today, in this short digital devotion, trust in the Lord. He's got you. He's making a way out of no way. He's doing a work for you today as you watch this. Thanks for joining. Share, subscribe, let people know about Darin Sargent Leadership right here on YouTube. Thanks for joining. Have an awesome day.